Hey, welcome back. This is Pricode channel. If you are interested in programming, productivity, or digital nomad, just click down below the button or subscribe button. Then click on the bell so you can be up to date to everything we upload over here. Today's video we are going to talk about WordPress code standards, following our WordPress plugin development tutorial. We are going to install it and play a little bit with, and I hope you enjoy it. And let's gonna convert this coffee in code right now. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do to understand what the code standards are is WordPress has its own code standards and they come from BSR. So the idea is that you follow you know, like a real structure of the code that it needs to be used, other plugins, themes, etc. If you want to promote these to a public repository, you need to follow these code standards. So it's a kind of difficult. So let's then try to make it easier for you. So the first thing that we need to install is PHP code standards, which is a composer. It's a composer repository. So the easiest way to do this is I'm going to try to follow a tutorial with you. So one moment, let me move it here so we can have it. So here, I mean, there are many ways to install it, like by 5, peer, git clone, but the easiest way is to simply have the composer. If you don't have composer and you have a, and you want to install it, just go to composer, PHP, and here you can simply download it, just follow these steps. You can do it on PowerShell, in your terminal on macOS, or simply on Linux also. So after you have the composer installed, you simply need to just copy this. Okay, so I'm going to copy it, and it's going to install a global command called php CSS. So if you try to copy over here, you see it's now setting up that. But sometimes it can bring you some issues. So I'm going to tell you why it is. The reason why it is, CHRC, is because the source of your terminal has not the composer path added. So what I did here is that I added over here to the path itself, in the export path. So how you know the composer global directory? Just simply do composer global config bin dir and absolute. So with that you can get this URL, this path, and you can add it to your, well, as I showed you. Let me show you. If I just simply remove this, if I do source HRC, the new code is going to be added in PHP CSS. Should not be, okay, it's there. Well, let me see if I do this. PHP CS, command not found. Okay. So let me add it again. Oh, sorry. Beam. And it's going to be, there you go. Here the URL. And let me open a new terminal and see PHP CSS. That's it. Okay, there you go. Now we have the PHP code standards, but we need to add the code standards for WordPress. So how we do that is following this tutorial over here. Let me also add it here. So following this tutorial, we have then now to install the config path for the wpcs. So for that, I'm going to just simply copy this. I'm going to do a git clone. Take it here again. Where it is? Okay. Where it is? Oh, here again. Okay. So copied this link. Let me just increase this, and I'm cloning the code standards to the wpcs directory. So I have it here. There you go. And what I need to do is to install those code standards to PHP CS. If I do PHP CS to -i, it's going to tell me which coding standards are installed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them here. So this is the command for that. See, and I need to add the path of. So in this case, it's going to be user Mac wpcs. That's my personal one. And if I enter, okay, I can then do again phpcs, and now the WordPress core and WordPress doc extra, all of them are now added to the coding standards. Okay, so what else we need to do? How we can use this? Okay, so the easiest way is just to simply do phpcs standard WordPress, and I'm going to ask him, hey, you know what? Give me all the errors of the coding standards that I have here on Pricode on TV. And there you go. Is it telling me all things that I have to do? Okay. So what you have to do is either manually do them all those changes, or you can also add the code beautifier, the PHP code beautifier, but we are not going to touch that on this code. On this video. So let's go into, for example, this error, admin Ajax. So if I do this admin Ajax, you see it has double quote, and it's telling me that's not necessary. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to pass it again, and it's not anymore there. It should not be there. There you go. It's not there. So with this and this extra, this is an extra that I can give to you. It's a BIM CSHRC. I'm going to show you a very cool trick that I added here. So you can also add an alias like this, and I can just simply use wpcs to follow up all of them. And that I already added, and it's going to follow me up. So I'm going to just it's the same as if I have added phpcs -- standard whatever. Okay, so if I do this, let's see, it is trying to do the recursion for all the PHP files that I have. Let's see what happened. Oh, it's giving me an issue. Okay. So I think it's because it's trying to look at all the PHP files. Okay, and what I can see here is maybe is it trying to look at all this and it's not working correctly. The scaffold of the WP CLI also has this PHP CS. This is an XML file that allows you to work with, for the code standards. But in this video, it didn't work for me, and I think that the easiest way is just to simply add this WPCS command. So for that, what I did is I'm going to just simply tell that to go with the extensions, and I'm going to tell me, hey, let's see. Let me try to show you the help, and you will see that is I can add the ignore, so it will be something like a WPCS ignore, and please do not go on the vendor, which is just this one that has many files, and maybe it's giving me issues. And extensions equals PHP, just to look up for the PHP file. If I do this, in theory, it should work. There you go. So it went to all of the PHP files of my code. There you go, Pricode MDB, leaf widgets, and all of them. So what you have to do is just to manually just going one by one. But as I said, you can also add the code beautifier. But in my experience, the code beautifier is only going to give you more and more issues as it is going to try to automate it, do all the changes. You can also integrate this with your Sublime text, but we can do it in the next video and that's it. That's how you can add your code standards. Hey, so no, I didn't finish the coverage tonight. It's pretty late here, so I want to sleep. And if I drink this, it's going to give me troubles to go to bed. But I wanted to finish the video for you, and as we did, we were able to just play a little bit with the WordPress code standards. Remember, it's not gonna be used for you every day in your WordPress career as a developer, but it's important that you understand what it is and how it works if you one day want to publish something to a public repo. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. If you think this video is useful, just share it. It really helps us to bring for you more videos like this. You can follow us on my social media. I'm gonna leave it on the description of the video. And if you like the video, just give a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.